everyone, I'm Victoria Cox, a youth health educator with the West Virginia University Extension Services Family Nutrition Program. Today we're going to make a fruit smoothie smasher. Before we get started, we're going to need to wash our hands. I've already washed mine, but here are a few things for you to keep in mind while you wash yours. Use warm running water and soap and lather your hands for at least 20 seconds. Get the bottoms of your hands, the tops of your hands, in between your fingers, around your fingernails, and your thumbs. Once you've washed for at least 20 seconds, rinse your hands under the running water, get a paper towel, dry off your hands, turn off the sink with that paper towel, and throw it away. For our fruit smoothie smasher, we are going to need a couple different things today. We're going to need a low-fat or fat-free milk, a vanilla yogurt, also low-fat or fat-free, half a ripe banana, and a quarter cup of raspberries. You're also going to need a Ziploc bag because this is called a smoothie smasher. So we're going to smash everything up in this bag and drink our smoothie right from the bag. This is a really fun activity that you can get your kids involved with. They'll enjoy smashing the fruit, and it will be a really healthy snack for them to have. This smoothie is a lot healthier than some of those store-bought smoothies you buy that have all the added sugars. So this is a good way to make sure we're getting not a lot of fat since we're choosing low-fat or fat-free products, and also no added sugars. So first thing you're going to want to do is take your raspberries. These have already been rinsed under running water, and add them to your bag. At this point, you can go ahead and add the banana, but I think it's easier if you do the raspberries first and then add the banana. So you're going to zip your bag, try and get some of the air out, and then you're going to start smashing the fruit. And we're going to try and get it all smashed up where there's no large chunks. And this, like I said, your kids will love smashing this fruit. I guarantee it. Okay. So once the raspberries are all smashed up, and I choose raspberries, you could choose any berry you like. We're going to add our banana. Zip up our bag back and try and get some of that air out. And then gently start smashing our banana up. And the banana might take a couple more minutes to smash, but that's why we want to use a really ripe banana, so it doesn't take quite as long. So keep smashing and incorporate all that raspberry and banana together. When you get it all smashed together after a couple minutes, it's going to look something like this. This is one I've already smashed, the banana and the raspberries. I've got it all nice and mashed together. There's no large chunks. I'm going to set it down in a cup just to make it a little bit easier to add the yogurt and the milk. Okay, so for the milk, I'm using a low-fat milk. A lot of people think that when you use low-fat dairy products that you're missing out on calcium and vitamin D. That's not true. Just because they take away the fat in the milk doesn't mean they take away the calcium, the vitamin D. You're actually getting the same amount of calcium no matter which milk you drink, whether it would be whole milk or fat-free. But fat-free obviously doesn't have as much fat in it or any fat in it, so it's a lot better for us. So we are going to put in 2 to 3 tablespoons of our low-fat milk. I'm going to start with 2 and see how it goes. We might add a third in a minute. So there's 1, 2, and the cup's just helping me add everything without the bag falling all over the place. And then I'm going to get my low-fat vanilla yogurt, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons to it also. There's 1 and 2. All right, once I have my ingredients added in, I'm going to zip up my bag again. Try and get some of that air out. And then I'm going to mix the yogurt and the milk in with the fruit. And I can already tell by mine that I won't need another tablespoon of milk. You may need another tablespoon of milk depending on how juicy your fruit was. Okay. So once we get that all incorporated, just takes a few seconds to do the milk and the yogurt. Make a little hole in the top. And you can add in your straw. And then drink it right from the bag. If you prefer, you could also pour it into a cup, but a straw works just as well. All right. So there's your fruit smoothie smasher. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to watch out for more videos to come. Thank you.